Biggest problem with self-doubt, as we experience it nowadays, is what happens is that we assume confidence is one of the essential ingredients in success. So I need a strategy, I need this, and I need that, and all the other, and I need to feel confident. And you would have lost count of the number of times people have said to you, just believe in yourself. How are you supposed to believe in yourself when you haven't done it before? It's fine for somebody who's been a pilot for 30 years to say, well, I can fly this plane that I've never flown before, because they've got the background kind of thing. But when we say just believe in yourself when you're doing something that you've never actually done, or things that you've actively avoided doing, then believe in yourself is hogwash, right? Believe in yourself is kind of like ridiculously stupid thing to say. And yet you'll hear people pronounce it over and over again as if it's gospel truth. What I'm going to suggest to you is a much more profound and much more helpful thing is not believe in yourself, because as I said, how you're supposed to. In fact, that might actually be a sign of a big ego. What's much more useful is, well, how about you just believe in the possibility? Like if I did the work, if I did the preparation, if I got myself sorted, it's possible that I could make it. So that's like climbing Mount Everest. You could believe in yourself as much as you like, but if the weather turns against you, you're not getting to the top. Or if you run out of, if you're not physically fit enough, you're not going to make it. So believing in yourself, we all have experiences of times when we believed in ourselves and it all turned to custard. And we've had times when we didn't believe in ourselves and we kicked it out of the park. Some of your biggest victories will have been experienced whilst you were experiencing self-doubt and wondering if you could do what it was that you're supposed to be doing, but pretty much there was no option, so you were getting on with it. So I'm going to suggest you don't have to believe in yourself, you have to believe in the possibility. And the easiest way to believe in the possibility is probably others have done it. Maybe I can too, because the others who've done it, maybe they had to start from scratch. Maybe they had to come from nowhere to get to somewhere. And perhaps there's a lot of people out there who started in the position that I'm in, which is zero experience and a massive amount of fear, and they got there as well. So perhaps it's possible for me to do as well. So in terms of overcoming self-doubt, I think that the first thing to understand, write it down in capital letters, is that self-doubt is a religion that most people subscribe to in such a way that they end up worshipping at the altar of self-doubt, not noticing they're the only person. Because anybody who knows you has seen you develop the capacity to do things. Because they've seen me in lots and lots of situations where I've been successful with things that I've never done before. They've seen me learn stuff that I didn't know before. They've seen me produce great results. The other thing I'm suggesting is that you get your feelings out. So what that means is if you're experiencing self-doubt, how about you write that, sing that, paint that, do that, or talk to somebody about it, because just the sheer verbalization of it, I've lost count of the number of people who've said, this is what I'm suffering from, and they talk, and then 20 minutes later I go, how are you going? And they go, I feel so much better, you're a genius. And I haven't had a word to say at this point because I've been able to unload it. So part of getting through self-doubt is unloading on the idea or expressing the idea that I don't have confidence, I'm not feeling like I can do this. But that's okay, I just need to say that. Next thing is you have to embrace failure. So if there's anything I've said to you today, the most important part is to understand that failure is a critical ingredient to success. Now, most people think confidence is a critical ingredient for success, and I'm going to suggest to you that confidence is a waste of space. Confidence is an opinion, and you can be wrong. So confidence is bullshit. Therefore, understand that what we need to do is get out there and fail as quick as we can, because it's in the failure that you learn.